Okay, how's it going, everyone? So, this is pretty much the start of. Excuse me, the start of El Grandery Projectory of overhauling New York. Shout out to Red on an amazing job in New York. What I am planning on doing, and I ain't taking a light in the situation. It's a big task, so it ain't gonna be anytime soon. But the whole of the map is getting 1-for-1 on New York itself. So this is top right corner of Central Park. So we've got the Africa building, and then we're pretty much with the buildings that we have in Dayz, the street layouts, buildings layouts for more so the height. This bit we were all sitting last time, so if you're keeping up on the progress of this, you haven't seen this bit, it's all around the other side. I've redone the crates that was up the top up there, next to the little newsstand, they've been done. And the snow mounds, I've filled them in, so you can't just walk through them anymore. So this was all seen in the previous vids. Let me just hit that because these guys are doing hits. So this is obviously very much a work in progress. So there's like spaces like this where the trees still need to get put in all the way across here, like all the way down this street, all the way up here, so they match up the same as all these. Stuff like that you're seeing on the floor, that's getting sorted out. So most of these buildings you can't get into, just simply because of how much tweaking they've had to have just to be able to get them to actually sort of look the part. Other than that, that's the school that's here, that's been done. Actually, New York, I think it's a college or something, education centre. So this is where it was, this is where the last video would have been up to. So then from this point onwards, it's all new. So again, going off the 1-for-1 copy. So these grass areas here are going to get filled with trees. So that is how it is, or at least how Google Maps shows. Might even shut down that one, but Google Maps don't lie. And that is pretty much how I'm doing this. I'm going on Google Maps, I'm going into Street View, and I am like going street to street, trying to piece together as near as I can make it. Copy. So for an overview, that's pretty much the progress that we're at this point. That big bit of grey road, that was the first vid, so that's all that section in there. And then this is what I've managed to do in the meantime. So them, again, something that's getting sorted. I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're something to do with the original map. Are you gonna leave me be? Nope. So personally, for me, the server that I'm trying to create is going to be a division style setup. So So it's going to be very much start at one place, or one area rather. We all know how much you love to spawn camp, and then it'll be quests set up. Quests set up to progress you across the land. No loot spawns on the floor, just the same as my other ban-off map. So you've got to go to like tents or buildings, stuff like this. Go into them, find furniture, and then loot that furniture. Fuck's kicking off. There's a lot of hidden areas as well. See, when you get that, hold F, search, hands got to be empty. Try to search, and if you find something, you'll say, "Oh, you found an item," it'll drop to the floor. Anyway, I'm not focusing on that. I'm trying to show the map progress. So there is a few places like this. But if you try and go that way, obviously you're in a building. But if you go that way, you get yourself a little apartment area. Got a bedroom, little bathroom, lounge. Is that a second bedroom? Yeah, it's a second bedroom with a stove. So where I've made the vanilla booms, because these are Sakao booms. So where we've done that to be able to, and again you can check it on Google Maps. The only difference is at the back here there's a car park. Other than that, it's one for one. Well, as near as I can get it, one for one. So these buildings, like I said, you can still gain access to them in some way. The roadblocks, they've all been put in partially. Trees, street lights, and traffic lights. So there's places like this, on a rooftop, buildings like that. Again, not going to show you too many hidden areas, but just know, when this is getting made, there's a lot of places where there's going to be like little alleyways and stuff. Maybe not that one, that's a bad example. But yeah, little alleyways and little hidden areas where you'll be able to get into and to have a base up or to loot and to be fair, it's going to be traders as well. Like traders that you ain't going to know that are there until you go and do the quest for them. So and again, as near as damn it. And I've spent hours just staring at Google Maps, like Street View, coming onto here, trying to lay out the paving. I know this area here in particular, it's got a road that comes in from the left side, that tree line, left side going top to bottom, loops round and then comes out the other side. I ain't doing that. Like I said, there's going to be little things where they're going to be cut out and made a little bit easier for the building process, but at the same time, the floor plan, let's say, is there. That's going to be the key point. This thing was a pissing nightmare. Still not too happy about it. Will probably get changed, but this is a big old hospital complex. It sits in the middle of it. Nah. Obviously, these are the only hospital sort of buildings that we got to play with. So, this area here is still getting messed with a little bit. So that might change in times to come. But for now, this is the hospital area. Again, all these paving slabs. So you're going to do it like. So if I delete one, right, so that's one length, 8 meter. So all these sidewalks have been placed. Like all the dirt areas there. That's 1 square, right? So just put that into context as to how much time has been put in to dropping shit down, moving it around, leveling it out. Like, it's good though. I like this map. This map will be sick. Like, it's a map that Dayz needs. There's too many maps where they're just fucking fields and hills and woodland and all that shit. We need a good urban map. Pripyat, sick map. A lot of woodland in it. But I love Pripyat. Pripyat is one of those maps. Banov. I like Banov. Like I said, we've got a server running that at the minute. I do like Banov. I can't say that I don't. But an urban focused, like I Am Legend, The Division style, New York apocalyptic, shit's hit the fan, the city's full of fucking zombies, just bad mother truffers that are going on. Beat your head in with a nail baseball bat. This is definitely a big project, a damn big project. Like I said, it's not going to be a quick one. At the same time, I can see this being pretty worth it. Probably see that thing that I walked into before with the spat of fuzz. Most by this time should have really watched Stalker. Oh, there's a dude in the building. Wait. So let's see if he does this, because these, oh, fucking killed him. I didn't mean to do that. Yo, come over here. Come on. Come on. Love this little gun, so it's a sick gun. Can we go in there? I want to go in there. Oh, I want to go in. I want to go in. Let me in. Don't be a schmuck. So these dudes have a tendency of just walking. Come on. Just walking through buildings. Oh, he's not going to do it now. Nice. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, this is definitely being worked on every spare second, moment, minute, whatever I've got spare. Whether it's just throwing a couple of lampposts down, throwing a couple of trees down, making another junction to then make the next like square. Yeah, we're getting there. We're putting a dent in it. The only reason I say that of how much of a daunting task it is. So I put myself here, right, it's up to the point where we're built. And we go on to map. So I've done from there, like from the top diagonal line to where... Why have I got fuckers running around me? Where's the trees? Yes, we've done from that top diagonal line down to where we're at now. And then Central Park goes all the way down there. And then all the way across the top, and all the way down the other side, and all the way across the bottom. And then we're moving on to Times Square, Empire State Building, and all that city sort of area. Then we're just going to keep on moving down. I've done the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh shit, I'm on teleport. I've made a start on Brooklyn North, is it? Yeah. So So Brooklyn North is here at the minute. Now, this is going to be smoothed out a little bit, so the transition looks a little bit smoother than that, so it's not as pointy. But this bridge has been like doubled in size, so it's a lot bigger. The only thing I need to work out with is any of you that played New York. These things don't stop here. So if you walk onto the bridge, these ones will stop here. You can't get into that bit. These ones won't. So little niggles like that at the minute I'm working out. So the same as these bits poking through the bottom. All these good stuff and things are going to be nice fine-tuning points. Other than that though, this is Brooklyn North. So the Brooklyn Bridge... Is it Brooklyn Bridge? No, it's not Brooklyn Bridge, is it? It's oh, what is it? Will what the fuck is the name of this bridge? Anyway, Brooklyn North Bridge. I know it's not Brooklyn Bridge, but Brooklyn North Bridge. I can't remember. It's something Wilbrough or something. Shit, fucking, I don't know. Anyway, so these are going to continue around for the street. So again, this area around here, where this would normally be in a vanilla server, this would be all dense treeland and everything like that. I'm scrapping that and putting in the city plan as well. Like I say, just go straight to the floor plan of straight copying Google Maps, doing it, putting sidewalks in all over the place. Yeah. This is where I made a start up to, but then I got distracted with Central Park because I thought Central Park would be a nice easy one to just blat out quick, and we just smashed that out, and then oh my lord, this is definitely not. It probably would have been easy just continuing Brooklyn North. So there's little areas like this. There's a couple of dependent mods at the minute for some of these, but they will more than likely be getting changed out because buildings like this, like I use AI a lot on my setups, on the server setups. As you can see, quite obviously they can just shoot through these buildings like the walls that are in there. So, again, not ideal. So, they can't be used. I've already had to change the buildings out twice, I think, in this area for these Sakao ones. Because the buildings originally that I used, zombies couldn't walk into them, AI wouldn't walk into them, and they would just shoot the death out of you when you're inside them. So, not ideal. Same as these. As cool as these like dustbin things look like, the dumpsters, they just don't work because if we get these zombies in, you can jump onto them, you can jump into them, you can't run out of them as a player, but where's my zombies? Come on, you dickheads. So I don't know if AI can see you through this. Okay, my AI might be cool because they're still classed as a player. Oh, look at him going up the fucking fire. Don't you do it. Oh, no, scratch that. He's just walking. So where's that zombie? Yeah, right, and there we go. The zombie just walks straight inside the trailer. So yeah, there's still a few niggles to work out. Because obviously stuff like that happens, Sarah. We all know what's going to happen. People crying their little eyes out saying, I just lost my baseball bat and my tin of tuna. I want fully refunded. You know who yous are. So yeah, but apart from that, it's going pretty cool. It's just going at a rate that is, for me, doing it, working a full-time job, having a life, and trying to get this done in the background as well. It's going good. So yeah, it's this is a. Did I put the trader in here? I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. That'd be a surprise because that's going to be a trader building. It's like quite a trader hub in the city. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like I say, hidden little areas. Some of these buildings you can get into, some of them you can't. Some of them have got little hidey holes if I can find where the bloody hell it is, because I don't hear like this. Ooh. Ooh. See? Make a little base out the back of here. Ain't no one finding you unless they go into these buildings and loot these buildings. Jump through the windows and that. But yeah, so you're still watching at this point. It's got any ideas, suggestions? Hit me up. So we're going for a I Am Legend / Division / Apocalyptic New York. I mean, like, I want to get more stuff in like this. City will be a lot more like this orientated. See Ground Zero and places like that. There'd be a lot more destruction in those sort of places. Other than that, the destruction and like ruined buildings or whatever, most of them will just turn into like derelict sort of areas. What the fuck is that all about? This is a vanilla asset, that. I feel like I'm missing something from the middle of that. I'll have a look at that. Stebbers will be sitting in 10 minutes though. So yeah, there you have it. We can go back over to the fuck? Oh, it's a boat. Let's all load up. So this is where you'll be able to see pretty much in one hit how much has been done. It's like a speed build montage. So then if we can get Central Park filled up with a lot more trees. Central Park itself is going to get done over as well. Yeah. This ain't no small task. This is a prefab. It was just done. Didn't fit the vibe, but it looked alright, so pulled it to one side, done it there, and they're just my template ones. So yeah, if you like it, let me know. If you think it looks shit and I'm wasting my time, again, let me know. Got any ideas, suggestions? Any screenshots or anything like little places in New York? There's going to be a couple of Easter eggs as well. There's going to be a couple of little streets from other popular games, or one in particular, where yeah, there's going to be some nice little Easter eggs. And keep your eyes open for the Division. That's what the server's called, mine at least. It's going to be a fucking long time, man. But yeah, if anyone's interested in coming on server, helping out testing, making sure they can do these little, like they can build in places and they can do all that. I'll give you admin for the time being whilst you're testing or whatever like that. As soon as the server goes live, all that shit will be taken off. But yeah, if you're interested in helping out, contributing towards it, hit me up, man. So there we have it, Central Park. And for anyone that hasn't seen it, the original stance of it was pretty much like that, but a bit more industrial. Like there was more sort of factory-looking buildings up that top end, and no shit talking to map creators and the team that that worked on it. They've done a banging job, just getting it to this point, just giving us the floor plan. So yeah, let's not get this twisted. I'm not shit talking anybody's hard graft. Like this is some serious amount of work to the point of where it is now, and I know they're still constantly working on it and adding areas and fine tuning and stuff. So this is my little contribution to help make New York great, man. Make America great again. Yeah. Oh, God mode roulette. Oh, just peace out.